Hi, Facebook friends. We posted something earlier about what happened to me, and maybe some of you don't know all the details, so I thought we would just kind of go over the details of what happened. Last Sunday, I was out for a mountain bike ride, as I normally do. I normally ride, every day. Sometimes not every day, but and one of my close spots that I go to is Pewter Creek. And while I was riding last Sunday through a spot that I've ridden through many times, there was just like some broken up concrete slabs. And going through that part, I either wasn't paying attention as I should have been or something, and I went over the handlebars, and when I landed on this concrete, this one piece just kind of hit me right here as I kind of came down and hit the dirt, and just basically knocked the wind out of me, and I laid there for a while, basically, just kind of shocked, maybe not shocked, but just basically took the wind out of me. And so I laid there for a while. I think I passed out for, kind of blacked out for a little while until some folks came along. I guess it was two gals.
Two gals, sisters, and a friend. Came by and found them.
So it's a short, kind of narrow trail, and I was blocking that trail. I hadn't moved, and they came along and asked if I needed help, and I think I said yes. And so they heard them calling for help, or 911, and soon after that heard the sirens. The UCD paramedic came over, the fire department. I remember hearing the sirens come out, and they came down and basically said, "Hey, are you okay? Can you get up? Can you walk?" And I know I was just really kind of dazed, and couldn't really focus on stuff. I was hurting in my chest for sure. And eventually they got me up. We did kind of walk a little bit. I don't remember too much after that. They asked, where are we going to take this guy? And I said, well, they said, are we taking him to UC Davis? I said, well, I have Kaiser, if that helps. And they said, oh, that's easy. So they rushed me to Kaiser, and I don't remember too much about the ride and all that, any sirens or anything like that. I hardly remember the arrival at Kaiser in Vacaville. And from that point, I just remember people, they were working on me, and you can kind of help fill in some of those gaps and details of what actually happened. But I do remember a sense of urgency from everybody who was working on me. They immediately started saying, we need blood, and they were waiting for blood to come in. And they started prepping me for surgery like right away. They said, hey, we're gonna prep you for surgery. And I don't even know at that point if I recall them saying why I was going into surgery, but in any case, the bottom line is that I went in for surgery for a torn
heart valve.
Torn heart valve. It was basically a laceration of the heart.
A half inch.
Yeah, about a half inch. So pretty good tear in the heart. It was just this thing was just a freak accident. I've been down that path, on Pewter Creek many times, and for whatever reason hit that thing, and no broken ribs. Certainly there was some impact here, bruising, but whatever that did, that concrete was just, sharp enough or whatever that it tore my heart. That sounds kind of bizarre. He tore my heart.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm very thankful to be here. Obviously, giving you this message and being able to do this, but it was a serious deal, and on my side, I didn't realize the seriousness of it. And you know that these guys unfortunately had to live through the seriousness of a doctor calling them saying, your husband is here and he needs to go in for surgery, and he's, you know, we've got to fix his heart. We've got to basically, you know, fix this laceration of his heart. You want to share anything?
Yeah,
about
I mean,
that,
we'll probably
day?
have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
To get into some other stuff. But basically, this happened to Rob about 11:30 in the morning last Sunday, and I didn't hear from Kaiser till almost 2 p.m. So it was intense. And whenever they finally called me, the doctor said, you need to get here immediately. You need to be here right now. So I had someone drive me there, and basically driving to the hospital, not knowing, honestly, if he was going to be alive or not. And they had Life Flight waiting there because they were going to have to take him to UC Davis to get it fixed. But come to find out, as we're driving there, Life Flight took off. And so we're almost to Kaiser. Tammy was driving me there, and Life Flight takes off. And I immediately in my heart thought, he's gone, because Life Flight just flew off in the opposite direction of UC Davis. And that's what they're going to tell me when we get there. So I think we should probably do a part 2 after that. Yeah. It was just the fact that he's sitting here next to us is a testament to miracles, guardian angels, and God, honestly. Yeah. And
2 really good doctors who worked on me. Well, I think we should do like a secondary video about all the details. But these guys saved my life. They literally did. It was they did not send me to UC Davis because they felt they didn't have the time. I would have bled out. And so you hear those things, and it's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
That it was as serious as it was. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around what has happened. The fact that I have a scar that, basically goes this whole distance.
The Zipper Club. I hear it's
the Zipper Club.
Yeah,
there's part of it right there.
Club.
There's a preview. Anyway, I feel blessed, and I think we should share more about just the hand of God and
yeah,
his hand was all over it.
Yeah, it was. And I think we'll do a part 2 because everything lined up into place that day. Almost, it could have been for the worst. It ended up being for the best. Yeah. And I think we should definitely do a part 2. But Rob is so thankful for everyone that's reached out and sent flowers, Dixon Fire Department, his work, UC Davis. Meals, and working at UC Davis, like, that's probably his best move ever career-wise. So thankful for that. But
thank you for all your prayers, and
we had people in Texas praying.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot of prayers, but this has kind of changed us, and so it's like we feel like we just wanted to share maybe eventually how that changed us.
Yeah.
But this video is getting long.
It's getting a little long, so thank you all. Stay tuned for maybe another video, and we'll share more about that. Take care.
Peace.